Cheers, Bash. Okay. Morning, guys. Welcome to Prime. Hallway because my dog had a little big accident in the living room last night. So that's why I'm here. So kit-wise, grab yourself a pair of dumbbells or some weights of some sort, some dumbbells, and then grab yourself a step of some sort so that you could use a pan, okay? A couple of inches off the floor is all you want to be. Don't need a huge amount. You could use a step from the staircase, will work just perfectly. So a pair of dumbbells and a step of some sort, whether you've got a step knocking round, a reach step, or you've got a saucepan, will do at the very least, okay? And then we're good to go. So Prime works that we're going to get you moving really, really well, really strengthening up the knee joints and your lower back and the shoulders. Those are our key points to get you moving good again. And then towards the end, there'll be just a little sneaky little surprise at the end just to burn off a few calories. Okay, so great session for you to get moving better, to perform better. All right, so let's begin. First up, guys, we'll just start a little bit of mobility, get all the hips working, get the hamstrings nice and warmed up into your world's greatest stretch. So if you come into the push-up position for me, bring your left foot to your left hand. And just position the camera slightly. Better, isn't it? Left foot to left hand. And then take a nice deep breath in and just sink your elbow to floor. So deep breath in, exhale, elbow to floor. Take another deep breath in, exhale, rotate to ceiling, open up. Another deep breath in, exhale to floor. Deep breath in, exhale to ceiling. One hand either side of the foot, push the hips back, point the toe to the ceiling, heel on the floor, get that hamstring, keep squeeze the quads, the legs straight, get that nice stretch in the hamstring, and just bring your chest down towards your knee, chin on your chest, just feel that, really stretch out that hamstring, and as you place your chin on your chest, notice how it stretches that upper back as well. Good, go a little bit deeper every time that you exhale, if you can. 2, 1, good. Come into an upright position. So your left foot is underneath your left knee, and your right knee is underneath your hips and your rib cage, okay? From here, squeeze your right bum cheek real tight, so you feel a big stretch here. Open up those hip flexors, which we're going to do with those reverse Nordics in a moment. Reach those hands to the ceiling, fingertips right up to the ceiling, so you feel those shoulder blades lift up and out of their pockets, and then just tilt over to your left-hand side. Feel a nice big stretch down here into your lats. Open up, back into the center. Press those hips further forwards. Keep squeezing that right bum cheek. Get a good big squeeze. Keep squeezing. Just allow that stretch to relax in that hip flexor. Good. Okay. Place the shoulder onto your knee and just press that knee in front of the toe. So here we want to keep the heel on the floor. Don't let it lift up. If it does, press the heel back down and pull back slightly. But you want to get your knee as far in front of your toe as you can. Open up that ankle joint, but keeping the heel on the floor. Good. And then just floss it back and forth like this. Back and forth. Good. Perfect. And then push-up position again. Place that leg, your left leg inside those hands. Get the knee angled, not so that you're sitting on the calf, but that the calf is on the side and your thigh is on the side. Use your arms to prop yourself up. Relax the back foot. Left leg should be in front, so avoid rotating towards 3 o'clock. You want to screw your body into the floor to 12 o'clock on the clock face. Use your hands to prop yourself up, and then use gravity to get this part of your bum pressing into the floor. Okay, torso stays tall, chin tucked in. Now from the crown of your head to the tailbone, don't round from the back, but just slightly hinge forwards off the hip. Hinge a little bit off the hip. And you'll really feel that stretch out those glutes. You get a good stretch of that piriformis muscle. This one gets tight when we sit down a lot. And oftentimes, a lot of people tend to sit on one side than the other. They don't sit in the middle. And then, or they sit with a cocked leg. And that fan-shaped muscle in your arse gets tight. And if this is tight, that's where you start to press on the sciatica nerve and get sciatica pain. This is a really good stretch. That I actually prefer doing it off a box because you can drop the tail leg down and then get deep into that stretch. Good. Okay, let's do other side. So push-up position again. Right foot to right hand. So we stretch out this right hand side now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to floor. Deep breath in. Exhale, open up to ceiling. Try and get your chest to rotate up to the ceiling. Really open up that back. Deep breath in. Exhale to floor. Deep breath in. Exhale to ceiling. So don't do this with your arm. That's good rotation. So we don't want to do this with the arm. We want to do this with our chest. Rotate the chest to the ceiling. It's very good. Good. 3, 2, 1. Exhale to the floor. Okay. And push back. Hips backwards. Lead leg straight. Squeeze the quad. So you feel this in the hamstring. Point the toe to the ceiling. Heel on the floor. Try and get your chest down towards your knee. Tuck your chin on your chest. Feel that stretch increase into your upper back. And then just focus on your breathing in for the nose, out for the mouth. Every time you exhale, just go a little bit more deeper into that stretch. So just hold that stretch, loosen up those hamstrings. Tight hamstrings again from being in that seated position. Okay, will lead to lower back pain. In particularly where the hamstring muscle inserts. So its origin is in the arse here, but it inserts into the knee here. Now this stretch is getting here in the belly of the muscle. The Jefferson curl that we're going to do in a moment will get into the right behind the knee. That's where we want to stretch mostly. Okay, coming to an upright position now. We're going to open up these hips. So right foot under the right knee and left knee under the hips. The rib cage stays nice and tall. Go ahead and squeeze your left bum cheek. So you feel that stretch right here, right into that hip. We'll keep squeezing that bum. Let's go ahead and take those hands overhead. Reach fingertips up. Tilt to your right hand side like you're on a roller coaster. Keep squeezing that bum. Got a nice stretch down here in the lats. Push that shoulder blade out of its pocket. Go back into the center. Keep squeezing that left bum cheek. Feel that stretch right here in the hip flexor. Go ahead and press the hips further forwards. Keep squeezing that left bum cheek. You might notice one side is tighter than the other. It's good. Well, it's not good. We want to identify it and work on it more. Ooh, my left being my tight hip flexor. Keep the torso tall as you press the hips forwards. We'll be doing the splits in no time. Okay, shoulder into the knee. Press that body weight to get that knee forwards. Okay, get the knee in front of the toe as much as you can. Use that body weight to push it forward, but keep the heel on the floor. If the heel lifts up, just pull back. Press down. Open up that ankle. And then just floss it back and forth. Good. Okay, push-up position. Place that leg in between the hands and get this butt part of your bum to sink onto the floor. Torso stays tall and upright. Avoid, right leg should be forwards. Avoid twisting towards 9 o'clock. You want everything screwed towards 12 on the clock face. Okay, get that hip and gravity just to sink it to the floor. Keep the calf in the way. So we don't want to sit on the calf. Okay, get it out of the way. Good. Now don't round from the back, but chin tucked in from the crown of your head to the tailbone. Just crease at the hip forward slightly. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't round at the back. Keep tall posture, Luke. Tuck your head in, tuck your chin in. Just hinge a little bit. I'm trying to show this angle. Hinge just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. So the spine stays long. All right, stays nice and long. Don't round the vertebrae. Good, just crease at the hip forward and you feel it Really work that hip flex, piriformis into your hip. All right. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. Right. Grab yourself a pillow just for your knees. Oh God, it still stinks in here. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, so with your pillow, just a little bit of cushioning for those knees. We're going to do those reverse Nordics, which I absolutely love. The Nordic hamstring curl would be you going forwards, something hooked onto your heels, so that you really work those hamstrings. If you want to have a go at that at home, just find someone to push down their body weight in your heels, or something to keep your heels down, and you fall forwards and pull yourself back up. Great for developing a hamstring, but anybody can do it, because all you do is just have a box or a wall or something to push back up on. You control down, push back up on. Okay, hooking my toes in there actually works. So that's the reverse. So that's the Nordic hamstring curl. So the reverse would be the opposite direction. And this is where we're hitting those quads, but you're actually lengthening the quads as you do this under strength, under tension. So you actually create less tension on the knee joint because you're creating more space. You're lengthening the muscle fibers. So knees stay on the floor. Okay, curl the toes in. All right. So I'm like this at the moment. Curl the toes in. And our goal here is to keep the ribs down, the chin tucked in. Don't let the back arch. Okay, keep it all pulled down so that when you go back on the knees, the tension is on the knees, the quads, and movements from the knees. What we don't want to do is go back by hyperextending at the back. Okay, so keep the ribs down, chin tucked in, and go start a little bit. Just go back a little bit. Okay, as much as you can, and then push the feet for the floor to return back to tall kneeling. Okay, so your hips and rib cage over your knees. When you do this, avoid doing this. Okay, don't put your bum down. Don't have your shoulders in front of your bum. Okay, our goal is to keep the shoulders behind the hips. So if the hips are here, we want to hinge back from the knee joint, keep the hips in front of the shoulders. Go back as far as you comfortably can. You should feel no pressure in your lower back whatsoever. If you do, it's because you're arching your back. Keep the ribs down. Now, to make this easier, keep your arms in front, because that's going to counterbalance. So we go back as much as we can. Push the feet through the floor to return. If your hands are in front, this will counterbalance you. Don't go so far back, because each rep that you're going to do now, and I want you to do 20 if you want to make a start, each rep that you do will lengthen the muscles. The next one will be easier than the one previous. So just keep doing it. You can start little and return. Little movements. Good form. Remember, keep the hips in front of the shoulders. You start little, okay? And each one will lengthen those quads, so you'll be able to go a little bit deeper, and also you're developing more and more strength each time. So hands out in front to make it challenging, or cross your shoulders over to make it a little bit more difficult, and then go further back towards the floor to make it even more challenging. I want you to do 20 repetitions of these for me. Excellent. So not only is this strengthening and lengthening the quadricep muscles, which means healthier knees, it's also opening up the hip flexors. So the hip flexors connect into the femoral bone here, okay, your upper thigh, and they cut across the lower back into your L4-5 vertebrae. If you're sat like this all the time, they get really tight. So when you come to stand, it hurts to lengthen out again. So by going backwards right now, you're really actively stretching those hip flexors under tension. So when you do something under tension, you've got the assist of the movement, but you're actually strengthening at the same time. You're strengthening the contraction, proven to increase more flexibility. Okay, so once you've done 20, just stand up and shake it off. We're going to do 2 sets of these. You're welcome. 2 sets of these. Good, just stand up, shake it off. Your legs should feel a little bit jelly when you walk it off. Good. One more set coming up. Good, Suki. No need to rush. No need to rush. You feel, legs should feel a little bit jelly right now, but also you feel quite loose, and your back should feel quite loose. Okay, let's do another set of 20 then if you haven't started. If you're still doing your reps, just have a little bit of recovery before you start your second set. So knees down, pull the toes in, ribs down, chin tucked in, go back, return to tall. Go back, return to tall. Push your feet for the floor to pull, return back to tall. Don't let your bum go in front of your shoulders. You're not doing this with your hips, remember. You'll achieve nothing at all by doing that. Okay, hinge from the knees, push through. And you remember, just start little, okay? So build up from it, because as you get better at this, you will develop strength and flexibility to be able to do more. And you're going to be developing healthier knees. Good. I like that, because like arms crossed like that and that. It's good. It looks like Dracula coming out of his coffin. Very good. Yeah, good. Arms crossed. Love it. Nice loop. Good. Go as far back as you can. As you comfortably can. Nice effort, Luke. Good work. As far back as you comfortably can. Good stuff. Hips further forwards for me, Suki. Just push them forwards a little bit more. Good. Keep the hips in front of the shoulders. Nicely done, team. Good. Lean back. Lean back. Don't let the rib cage lift up, remember. 20 reps. Come on, this should burn. This should burn. Push those toes through. To return, don't bring the shoulders forward. Just push the feet for the floor. Push the feet to the floor. Hit those quads. Good. Is that one hurting, Avi?
Yes.
Good. 20 reps. Keep those hips further forwards for me, Bash. Don't think about bringing your bum towards your heels. Just move a little bit from the knees and then push your feet for the floor. That was a better rep. That's it. Don't sit down. Don't sit your bum down. Okay? Good. Push your feet for the floor. Good, Penny. Push your feet for the floor. That's it. Return to tall. All the movement coming from the knee for me, not from the back. So keep the chin down for me, Penny. Keep the ribs down. All that movement coming from the knee, And push through. Good. There you go. Well done, well done. Once you're doing your 20, guys, just stand up, walk it off. Keep those hips forwards. Good. Stand up, walk it off. Okay. Now coming to your step. So using your saucepan or using step in your staircase or reach step. Stand nice and tall on your step. And we're going to go into your step downs here. You can do this loaded. Do your first set, body weight, and then we can introduce some load to it as well afterwards. So 2 feet on top of the step. Okay, you're going to tap the heel on the floor and then you're not going to rest though. So you're going to allow that knee to go towards the toe and in front, and then pull the feet back together again. Allow the knee to go in front of the toe as you reach the heel forwards towards the floor, pull the feet together again. We'll do 10 on the left, 10 on the right. You can do this loaded if you want to. It's your first time doing it. Then just do body weight with it. And then if you feel okay with it, then introduce weight. Okay, so feet on the step. Let's do 10 reps. Tap the heel, pull the feet together. Tap the heel, pull the feet together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 on the opposite side. Feet together. Push the knee in front. Tap the heel down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Well done. And then just shake it out, have a quick recovery, and we're going to do another set of 10 on each side. So every time you walk down the stairs, your knee will travel in front of your toe. So what we're doing right now, this is where people tend to aggravate their knees. Tendons have a poor blood supply, hence why if you damage them, which can be an often occurrence, the recovery time is really slow. So what we're doing here is actually pumping nutrient-dense blood towards the knees so that they not only strengthen as we're doing this, but they recover quicker and faster as well. They become healthier, your tendons become stronger. Good stuff. So tendons take longer to develop than muscles do. Hence why the Gym junkies that go on steroids, their muscles develop too quickly. Then they pop a pec muscle or a bicep muscle because their muscle tissue develops quicker than their tendons can. And they end up ripping the muscle off the bone. Stupid. Good. Go ahead and do another set. The tapping that heel down in front, but not resting. Don't rest. Tap it. Pull the feet together. Okay. Good. Every time you walk down the stairs, next time you walk down the stairs, notice that knee goes out in front of the toe. The knee goes in front of the toe. So we're just developing that strength here. Good, guys. Looking good. Tap the heel. Good. Stay balanced. Good. Stay balanced on your step. Keep your chest over the foot that you're standing on. Good. 10 left, 10 right. Well done. Good effort, team. Well done. Just going to do 2 sets of these. Perfect. Okay, moving on now. We're going to go to your Jefferson curl. So this is where we can do this from the floor, especially if it's your first time doing it. Alternatively, you can do it each step so you can get further into it and use a resistance so you can get deeper in the stretch. So this is where we're going to stretch the back behind the knee, get a hamstring behind the knee. Legs stay locked out. We go vertebrae by vertebrae on the way down. So chin on the chest, ribs down, roll forwards. As we sink down, we want to get the weight below the toes or our hands below the toes. That's our standard. Okay, keep the legs straight. We want to get behind the toes. And then we're going to slowly roll back up, vertebrae by vertebrae. The last to go up is the rib cage and then the chin. And then we do it again for 10 reps. Use your dumbbells. If you've done this before, if it's your first time, just do it with body weight. And pay attention to squeeze the quads to keep the legs straight. So slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, feel it at the back of the hamstrings. And then slowly come back up. Feel it in the back of the knee. That's where you want to get this one. Okay, so grab your weight. If you've done it before, if you've got some resistance, either you can just turn the kettlebell upside down so the handle's facing down. Cup it in your hands just so you can get some depth. And let's begin. Chin on your chest, ribs down, roll forwards, keep the legs straight. Squeeze the quads, keep the legs straight. Hang out here for a moment. Good. Let the weight just pull you down. Good. And then slowly return. That's it. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Come to a tall standing position. Go again. We're going to do 10 reps. Chin at your chest. Roll the shoulders down. Sorry, I said 10 reps. You're doing 5 reps, guys. 5 reps with a good hold at the bottom. Legs stay straight. Coming back up to standing. Good. Keep going. So 5 reps with a good 2 to 3 second pause at the bottom. Also allow the shoulders to roll forwards. So get those shoulders out of their pockets. As we come forward, allow those shoulders to roll forwards. Really get a good curve in the spine. We don't want perfect flat form like you would with a deadlift. No, this is a stretch. We're not going for PBs here. So round the back, like really bad posture. Round the back, really bad posture. Keep the legs straight. Good. You don't want to be using a huge weight on this one, just enough to really stretch those hamstrings to get lower off your step, okay? Further than you did last week using these. That's it. Squeeze those quads. So a saucepan might not be enough, it's not enough depth for me, so a step on the staircase like this would be ideal, so then you can go further. And let the weights really hang down. Keep the legs straight as I do this. And you should notice that it's the back of the knee. So where the hamstring inserts. So when we're sat down at a desk, at a car, this is where it gets tight, not so much here. So this is where you're stretching and creating space right now. Upgrading your hamstrings, leveling up your lower back. It's all good stuff. All good stuff. So that you can perform better. All right, once you do 5 guys, have a little rest. And then do another 5 guys. 5 guys. Avi, that's perfect, that bag. Round that back, Bash, round that back. Bad posture. I want the shoulders to roll forward, tuck your chin more, Bash. Curve that spine. That's better. Even more so if you can. Come on, really move that back. I don't want perfect posture here. Good, Penny. Good. Round that back. Roll those shoulders forwards. And then slowly, as you return to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae, Lift the rib cage last, lift the chin last. That's it. Bad posture. Roll those shoulders forwards. Good depth there, Neil. Good. This is a stretch. We're not trying to pull PBs on this one. Just a little bit of weight just so we can get deeper into it. So an advancement to this would be to do it with off a slant board, so we can have our toes raised, and then it'll just get further into those hamstrings and those calves. 5 of these. You're doing really well. Nice, Penny. We just enjoy that stretch. Good stuff. Well done. Good, Penny. Well done, team. Big stretch. Get you 5. Do 2 sets of these. It's okay. Good. Hang down. Let that weight pull you down further into that stretch. Luke. Super. Super. Well done. All right. Okay, last one that we're going to work on. So your split squat, your ass to grass split squat. So our goal here is to get your calf, your hamstring on your calf, okay? So we want to get our hamstring onto our calf like that, yeah? And to do that, we've got to create some flexibility at the knee joint and the hip flexor. So you split stance, both toes pointing forwards, and just keeping your torso upright. Bring your knee in front of the toe to your, in this squatting position here. Can't show you a side ankle here, it's too narrow. Okay, now to get into that position, my back leg should be as extended as I can. Let me do it like this. My back leg should be out and extended as I can, so that that knee comes forwards like this. Torso stays upright and tall, knees in front of the toe, hamstrings on the calf. There should be no daylight passing through here. And my back leg should be as straight as possible. So I want to squeeze the quad on my back leg. Torso stays upright, okay? And then I return to standing like this. So I'm squatting down till my hamstrings touch my calf, my torso's upright, my back leg straight, and I return up. Lots of things, lots of wonderful things are happening here. I'm strengthening up my knee joint, my patella tendon, okay? And at the same time, my torso staying up and my back leg staying back there. I'm stretching out, giving the deepest stretch into my hip flexor, which is wonderful for your lower back. Now, if you struggle to get into that position, anybody can do this, but we just got to make a series of steps for you to get there. Okay, so pay attention to this, because these are the progressions to get you to where I just did it, if you can't do it just yet. Use your step again. The higher the step, the easier it is. Remember, our non-negotiables is hamstring must touch the calf. Your hamstring, your calf need to touch like that, okay? The knee needs to travel in front of the toe, and the torso needs to stay vertical. You don't lean forwards. Those are your 3 non-negotiables. So, keeping that in mind, you can now regress this exercise by the foot being higher. So use a bigger step. Use a chair if you need to. All right, so use your step, or go get a big one if you need to. You place your lead foot onto the step, back foot back, and then attempt to do it now. You'll notice it's easier with a foot that's elevated. Now, if you're still having difficulty, our end result, we want to be able to keep a heel down. If you're struggling to do that today, lift your heel up. So it looks like this. So if you're struggling to do that today, so you can use a higher step if you need to. If you're struggling to do that today, just lift the heel up. You see that? Lift the heel up, flex up the toe. So allow you to keep that back leg straight, that hamstring on the calf, and push back. Lift the heel up, torso tall, push back. When you start to increase your range of movement and strength, progress to keeping the heel down. Knee goes in front, push back up. Knee goes in front, push back up. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 5 reps, but you're going to do 5 pulses at the bottom. This is called knee bathing. So what you do in this position here, okay, back leg stays straight, remember? Okay, hamstring on calf, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, push back. That's 1 rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, push back. That's 2 reps. So give me 5 reps with 5 pulses at the bottom of knee bathing. Now, this is your second time doing this, and you've got good posture, torso stays tall, hamstring touches your calf, go and grab some light dumbbells. About 25% of your body weight, no more. Okay, so you have 2 dumbbells in your hands, and you'll do these repetitions. Let's go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return. I've got 2 more to do. 1, 2. Back leg stay straight. 3, 4, 5. Return. 1 more for me. And again, knee in front of the toe, hamstring on the calf. Lift the heel if you need to get deeper. Back leg stay straight. Feel the stretch here. Torso upright. Don't lean forwards. Torso upright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return. And then we do exactly the same on the other side. Okay. Lift the heel if you're struggling. Get the hamstring onto the calf. Back leg stays straight. Torso stays tall. Knee goes in front of the toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your back leg, go ahead and squeeze the quadricep. And you'll notice it really get that hip flexor. Squeeze the quadricep. And you notice it'll really get that hip flexor. Good. Your knees are going to love you for this. Putting money in the bank for your knees right now, your lower back. Investing in moving your body better. Not a second's being wasted here, guys. Good stuff. So 5. Once you do 5 on your left, do 5 on your right. Now, let me have a look. All eyes on you now. Simran, you need to go lower. So your hamstring's not quite on your calf. Remember, non-negotiables. I want your hammy to touch your calf. So use a higher step if you need to, or just go lower. Luke, you're leaning too far forwards. So lean back more, lean back more. So you're getting hammy on calf. That's good. But now, just no bouncing. Just go down first. Now lean back and go ahead and squeeze your left leg right now. Squeeze the left quad. I want the left quad straight. There you go. It's better. Squeeze it more. So you probably could do with using a higher step. Something like the bench to the left of you. That's a nice height there for you. So get that's it. So get the foot. That's better. And then get that knee in front, back leg straight, torso stays tall. So not only are we just using the hip flexibility, so the knee flexibility, we're trying to open up those hips. Once you've done 1 set of 5 on each side, guys, do another. That's better, Luke. Squeeze that left quad to keep the legs straight. Straighten out your torso, Luke, to keep the torso perfectly vertical. Perfectly vertical. And then notice it in that hip flexor. 5 bounces, then return back. We're going to do 2 sets of this, guys, on each leg. Squeeze that back leg for me, Neil, a little bit more. Squeeze the quad. There you go. Torso a little bit taller, Neil. So don't let it pull you forwards. That's better, Simran. Good. Torso's got to stay upright. Good, Bash. Try and lean back a little bit more with your spine, Bash, just a little bit. And get that knee further forwards. That's better. There you go. That's it. And squeeze that right quad as well for me, Bash. Good. Get that knee in front. You're good. Getting good at that, Bash. Well done. Good. Lift the heel if you need to. Well done, guys. Remember your non-negotiables. Good, Suki. Hamstring should be on your calf. Torso taller for me, Suki. Lean back more. So if your hips are tight, that's better. It'll want to pull your torso forwards. If your hips are tight, it will want to pull your torso forwards. Once you do 1 set of each side, do another set of each side. 5 reps. Keep it going. Don't rush through none of them. Good now. Well done, guys. Suki, can you get that knee further forwards? Get it right in front of the toe. So now you're getting your torso right, but our knee needs to come further forwards. That's good now. Good. Good. Basically, you're training how to do the splits here without having to necessarily do the splits. Good. That's it, Bash. But lean back. Simran, lean back a bit more with your torso. You really feel it in your in your hip flexors. So this is wonderful for your back, your lower back. All right. Okay. Right. Now this is where it gets spicy. We all done? We all in? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, shake it out, walk it out. All right. So now we're just going to put all this. Now we're primed. Now we're going to perform. So grabbing your dumbbells, or your kettlebell. First exercise is a dumbbell thruster. You're going to do 2 reps. So grab your weights, wrap the dumbbells to your shoulders, elbows up, torso tall, feet shoulder apart. Squat down and push straight overhead. Control all the way back down. Squat down, push overhead, control on the way back down. So you can do 2 reps. Once you've done 2 of those, you're going to go into 2 remaining deadlifts into a high pull. So you hinge at the hips, a soft bend in the knee, so not locked out, but a soft bend. Draw the hips back. Now we're going to keep perfect posture with our spine towards the toes. As we stand up, we're going to pull up. Okay, snap the hips forwards, hips under the rib cage, pull the dumbbells up. Okay, and repeat. So we do 2 of these. So we hinge, pull, hinge, pull. Okay. So once you've done 2 of those, you then take it to the what are we on? Oh, lunge jumps. You take your dumbbells down to the floor and you complete 2 lunge jumps. Left leg, right leg is 2 reps. The drop, jump, switch, jump, switch. So that's 2. Now we're going to do 4 of everything. Then we do 6 of everything, 8, 10, 12. And then you're going to work back down. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. So it starts off easy, low reps. We build up all the way up to 12, pushing 2 each time. For all 3 exercises, when you hit 12, we work back down again, okay? 2 thrusters, 2 remaining deadlifts to high pull. You can do it with a kettlebell as well. All of these you can do with a kettlebell. And then 2 lunge jumps. 1 in each leg is 2 reps. Then we do 4 of everything, 6 of everything, 8 of everything, 10 of everything, 12. Work back down, 10 of everything, 8 of everything, 6, 4, 2 of everything. Job done, okay? Capped at 7 minutes. You can get this done in 7 minutes. You just got to hustle hard. Ready, guys?
With the kettlebell, you know, the Romanian, just do a high pull.
Correct.
Like
Okay, you do everything with a kettlebell also.
Yeah.
A high pull. So hold the horns, put it to your chin.
Yeah.
Okay? Keep a good posture with the Romanian deadlift. Okay, rack your dumbbells up or hold your kettlebell like the horns. 3, 2, 1. Go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, and then 4 of everything, and so on and so forth. Where's my timer? Keep going, guys. To 7 minutes of the clock. Get as high up that ladder as you can. Nice loop. Good penny. Squat deep. Squat deep into that hole. Good. Upright row as you complete your Romanian. So 4 reps of everything. Once you've done 4 of everything, give me those 6 reps of everything. Good depth, Bash. Good, Bash. Those balloons are lasting nicely, Bash.
It'll last till Thursday.
Good. And then those lunge jumps from Simran. Drop the knee, jump and switch, jump and switch. Good job, good job. Good, Luke. Good, nice and strong on the way up, Luke. Like really snap those hips forwards. Good stretch, snap the hips. Good job. Good. Thrust the hips forwards. Yes, team, well done. Good, Abby. Keep that kettlebell under your chin as you thrust up overhead. Good. Keep adding those 2 reps, team. Keep adding those 2 reps. So once you've done 4, you do 6 of everything. Avi, less knee bend. So that's too much of a squat. I want more of a hinge. That's it. Soft bend in the knee, soft break at the knee, but not a squat. That's better. Good. So you feel those hammies get stretched on the way down. Stretch the hammies, snap the hips, finish with that upright row. Good stuff, team. Good, good. Deep squats, thrust up with the legs. Squat and thrust. Good. Use the legs, squat and thrust. Good. Good. Nice, Neil. Good work, Bash. Well done, well done. Good. Once you hit 12, you start working down. Once you get up to 12, start working down. Brilliant. Come on. Keep going. Big lunge jumps. Jump as high as you can. Land as soft as you can. Get some height. And decelerate. Get that back knee down. Good, Luke. Big jumps. Good thruster, Simran. Well done. Nice. Hustle, guys. Good work, Avi. Penny, good depth from those thrusters. Use those legs to thrust it up. Good. Lock it up overhead. And we've been working on a lot of shoulder mobility. So those dumbbells should go right overhead. Push the pits of the armpits forwards. Perfect posture with that overhead press. Good, Neil. Good pump from the legs. Nice, Luke. Lock them out overhead. Guys, great job. Great job. You're on fire this morning. Keep going. Keep going. Let's get it done. That's 3 minutes in. Just under halfway. Push, push, push. Come on, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going. Good. Good now. Looking strong, team. Looking strong. Great reps. Well done. Starting to get a little bit warm over there, Luke. Good jumps. Good jumps. Come on, smash those legs. Nice, Suki. Well done. Awesome efforts, team. Awesome efforts. Keep pushing to the end. You got 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to get this done. Once you hit the 12, start working down. Good. Stretch those hamstrings on the way down. Good reps, Penny. Quick recovery in between. You regulate your recoveries. If you need it, take it. Good reps, Avi. Keep those elbows tucked in. Strong. Well done. Strong. Good, good. It. Good reps, Simran. Come on. Good reps. Well done. Keep pushing on. Let's go back. 2 minutes 30 to go. Finish strong. Finish big. Powerful. Looking good. Nice, Nat. Looking good, team. Moving very well. Nice, Luke. Well done. Last 2 minutes. Good, good. Neil, well done. Come on, keep pushing on. All the way to the end. Keep good posture with this. We're moving good. We've just spent the session. Open up those hips. Working those knees, priming the body. So you should be flowing through this right now. No difficulties with movement. Prime each movement. Good. Come on. 90 seconds, guys. Push what you can. Push out what you can. Let's go again, Penny. Come on, give me more. Give me more. Let's go. Yes, team. Good presses, Penny. Top form, guys. Come on, let's go. Don't back off. Don't hold down. Don't stop now. All the way. Let's go. All the way. Final minute. Final minute. Come on. Try and get as low down to 2 as you can. Good. Good strength. Well done. Nice. Good reps. Come on. You're into the final minute, guys. Try and get to as close to 2 as you can. You're doing brilliant. Absolute dynamite. Well done. Come on, fight on some more. Good, 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 good. Well done. Nice, Neil. Big efforts, guys. 45 seconds out. Do what you can. Come on, everybody in now. Nobody resting. That last second. Nobody rest now. Let's go, Simran. Suki, let's go again. Come on, nobody rests here. Let's go. 30 seconds out. Good. Big effort, Neil. Well done. Looking strong, team. Good. 50 seconds out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, last big push. Try and get as low down as you can. Get those lunge jumps good. Let's go. 10 seconds out. Good rips, Nat. Nice, Penny. Torso tall. Elbows up, Penny. 3, 2, 1. And time. Relax. Well done, team. Give me some 5s. Good job. What number did you get down to?
Back to 10.
Oh,
Good effort. Well done. Well done. Yeah, you weren't meant to complete it. You were meant to just speed up towards the end as it got more
Just trying to
difficult.
kill us.
Yeah, we spent a nice session of a relaxed, chill session till the very end. That was brilliant. Well done, team. You would have got a lot out of that. Anything that was tight or you found, oh, I need to work a little bit more on this, please do so. Yeah, soft tissue work is stuff that you can do when you're just watching the telly. You can hold these stretches, hold these poses, especially if you're spending the day at a desk or in a car. You know, you've got to get up and move. You've got to get up and open up that back and get those knees stronger. Tendons are a poor blood supply. So when you can pump the blood towards the knees, towards the tendons, they're going to recover and perform better. So bear that in mind because you've picked up some good skills today that you can put into practice. Thanks, team. Have a great day.
See you later.
I've got some
Thank
shit to
you.
go clean up off the living room floor.